14 starters in the Fillies Guineas. The betting leaders were number 1, Philip Fiane's Bubbling Kitten at 10-1 odds. 2, the Thornbird Stakes winner, Nuclear Fair, a heavy 3-5 favourite with Dane Nelson up for trainer Gareth Zabrati. 5, Fedora at 8-1. The 8-horse 1,000 Stars at 18-1 with Robert Halladine up. 13, Sorrentino Star, the veteran Winston Griffiths aboard at 5-2. And 14, Birdcatcher, champion jockey Shane Ellis astride at 14-1. Brand Rickman in the combox with a favourite Nuclear Fair in mid-pack.
Nuclear Affair is asked to make some ground in between horses at this stage. Sorrentino Star has now shifted gear and now moves to challenge Gold Miner for the lead. Classic Aviator is racing up next with Birdcatcher. There goes Nuclear Affair now under the pump on the outside and beginning to gain as they now leave the 5/16th, about to come into the lane, and Nuclear Affair has caught them all. Nuclear Affair on the outside has that lead. Birdcatcher and Goldminer left in behind. Sorrentino Star not really gaining any momentum right alongside 1,000 Stars, but it's the smart filly Nuclear Affair in the hands of Dane Nelson. They leave the furlong pole in behind and leave the rest of them all for dead and toiling in the wake of Nuclear Affair. What a run by the filly. Nuclear Affair swamps them in the 1,000 guineas. A convincing winner in the end.
No stopping the impressive Nuclear Affair in the Fillies Guineas. None of her rivals even close at the end. 1 minute 39.40 seconds for the mile. Nuclear Affair posts a victory margin of 9.5 lengths for trainer Gareth Zabrati and owner and breeder Michael Bernard.
She did everything we asked. We know she's a versatile horse. She can come from behind or in front. But I think she'll run a better race when she comes from behind. She's not afraid of a little sun or, horses in front of her. So it was a good sign. Next race is the Oaks. We're going to get her together again, keep her healthy and sound, and we're good to go.
The 2,000 Guineas for Colson Geldings had 13 starters. The top entries here, Big Daddy Cool at 3-1, trainer Anthony Nunes there for TNT owner Stefan Narayan Singh. 4, Jamai Raja at 4-1 with Fillies Guineas winning rider Dane Nelson aboard. 6, Nunes' Orpheus, Shane Ellis up at 3-1. 7, Dwight Chen's Prince Consort winner Chase the Great with Aaron Shatry up at 3-1. 10, the favourite, the 2015 champion 2-year-old Future King at 9-5. Robert Halladine riding for champion trainer Wayne DaCosta. And 11, Zugulu at 17-1 with Andre Martin up. Let's get Brand Spunner Rickman's call now as they left the half mile.
Chase the Great and Lord Eckers do battle up front. Chase the Great just the leader. Lord Eckers right at his girth as they run toward the final 3/8 of a mile. Future King now begins his run on the outside. Gary Glitter is under the pump and trying to go on with them. Jamai Raja in behind. Orpheus is now beginning his run. He needs to make up 5 or more, but they're coming into the lane in the 2,000 Guineas, and it's Chase the Great pointing over Lord Eckers. Here now is Future King in the red nose band and the blue silks down against the rail. Chase the Great drifting off a true line. Future King running straight and true. Lord Eckers is in behind horses with Jamai Raja. Orpheus is on the outside, but they've left the furlong pole and Future King has the lead inside the final 16. Chase the Great attempting a rally on his outside. Orpheus coming with a late charge, but Future King wins the 2,000 Guineas. Over Orpheus, Chase the Great, then Big Daddy Cool and Lord Eckers.
Jockey Halladine gets a good trip and in command in deep stretch. Shatry aboard Chase the Great, drifting out under pressure on the outside. Orpheus finishing gamely on the inside with Shane Ellis in the maroon and white silks of Barbadian owner Ilas Salute. But Future King, beyond recall, and scores as a 9-5 favourite ahead of Orpheus and Chase the Great. At 1:39.80, covers the mile a bit slower than Nuclear Affairs 1:39.40 in the Fillies Guineas. Bred by Weiss 1955 Limited, Future King wins by a length and a quarter for owners Alfred Lee and Jeffrey Mordecai and champion trainer Wayne DaCosta.
We were behind the 8 ball for the last month and we were worried that he wasn't fit enough to really finish the race, but his class saw him through and he was able to dictate a nice position early out and got a smooth run inside. He was beautifully ridden by Robert Halladine.
My plan was to get a good break, sit with the leaders, make my move when he was ready, and that's exactly what I did.